Morning starts again with arranging the place for peeling potatoes and preparation. So here potatoes are washed by milk technologists, by the sales guy and the lawyer. So this is typical team. Here we have our ingredients. This is beautiful meat which was prepared in the west of Ukraine for us by Ivan Levtsenyuk and his team. And here we are now in warehouse, and you can see already warehouse is partially used for soups, but partially we are already using it for normal operations of Zealandia, preparing the bakery ingredients. We also received the rest of humanitarian aid from the Netherlands, and will from today distribute it here. We'll bring it to the people that we take care of, and we are sending it further to the east also. Here we also have some parts of humanitarian aid left, and like children diapers, and we give out, but others we want to keep because we don't know what kind of needs will be in future, and we understand that people will come to us because they saw already that it was possible to get support here, and sometimes very unexpected needs are coming, and as people are coming back and they are discovering their houses bombed or apartments destroyed, then they also need quite a lot of time. They will need support, so we'll try to provide it as much as possible. We don't have enough now warehouse space, so we'll use some additional warehouse to be able also to supply to people. So thank you very much for everyone who was collecting these goods, who was sending them here. I will show nicely packed, this very nicely packed pellets coming from the Netherlands. Here these are very special soups, concentrated soups. We first could not understand what it was, but then our cooks tested them, and you just have to add water, and then you have soup very quick. With a lot of calories, with very nice taste, and these soups we will also keep for future, because then in a very short time, in case needed, we can prepare soups with concentrated bouillon and feed people which are in need. We are now thinking about how to change our ministry. We understand that since Easter we plan to stop with big campaign of giving out bread and soups, but we want to keep really low price bread for people who are in need in some of our locations. Idea is that people would pay some money, because now we see that sometimes people are coming not necessarily that they desperately need this bread, but because it is given for free, so they're staying in line. Of course, if you stay 1.5 hours for one loaf of bread, you're not becoming rich from that. On the other hand, we want to introduce some price, very small price, but that will already cut people who don't have real need. And if we see that really someone needs it desperately, that someone completely has no money, we of course can serve the bread and soups for free. And also now we are building up our plans on growing this ministry, helping villages around, but also especially planting the bakeries. I'm speaking with my nephew Ivan, or Ivan as they call him in America. He plans to fly in next week to Germany, probably, to buy the 2 cars and bring them here, because there is no import duties now, there are no taxes, so it should be relatively cheap to bring in these vehicles, because now we are already short of transport, because now before we would use transport of Zealandia company, but now it is used for normal operations, for commercial use. So we are waiting for next week or week after next when the transport for Bake for Ukraine can come. And also we are looking forward to start the first project with the first bakery in Chernihiv, where we could support with equipment, we can support with our advice, we can build up their business on one hand, on the other hand to inspire them to employ more people to put up the bakery. Also now in times when there are a lot of people in Chernihiv who lost their houses, just to supply them with bread for free for some time. So I'll try to keep you posted, but I think my posts will not go now every day. Maybe till day 50 I'll try to make it every day, and then probably once a week or twice a week. Also not to make people bored of these videos, but at the same time to show what is going on, because here life is getting back to normal. On the other hand, we understand that there at the east and the south the horror continues, and like today I will show you, we are prepared this shipment for churches which here in the neighborhood are receiving the refugees. So this shipment goes to the microbus, and the microbus. Доброго дня, вітаю. Сейчас.
Днепр благодарит.
Слава Богу. So, the guy says that Dnipro city is thanking for the support, because these products which came from the Netherlands will be shipped to churches which are busy now with evacuation of people from the east. And we are also now preparing to get refugees, because now it's our turn. Before west of Ukraine was receiving the refugees, now we in the center near Kiev also can receive refugees, because west is getting tired, we realize, and the same goes for Poland, for other countries. So now Ukrainians have to help Ukrainians, and that's our also part in that. So we are supporting with logistics, because all the things which came here, and I think it's already more than 140 tons of humanitarian aid was given and distributed. So I would like to thank everyone who participated in collection of here we have very strong Ukrainian women transporting the soups, and then the soups are brought to the cars. Here we have the soldier from Zealandia, and here we have Andriy from Chernihiv. He's loading also products to bring to his family that was 5 weeks isolated. So now it will also for dogs in Chernihiv. So next to other products here we put Andriy and family that stayed for all these 5 weeks in Chernihiv, and they had also other people living with them, 23 people in one house, because other houses were destroyed. So we put the car full of food products, and also food for animals, because we saw in Chernihiv on Saturday a lot of animals still. Here in the town it is better. A lot of people are coming back. You can see a lot of advertisements like I'm looking for cat or looking for dog, and dogs are found, and the owners are meeting their own pets already. But for in Chernihiv situation is more difficult, so we're giving now the food for animals to Chernihiv to support people there in everything we can. And today here is, you can see soups already. Bigger part of soups is already delivered. These are waiting for delivery to different locations, and we continue feeding people which stayed here in the town. Thanks to your support, thanks to your donations, and we hope that these people will get a bit of hope, a bit of normal life, and a bit of support, which is now critical for some families. So thank you that you stay with us. I will try to keep you informed. Please keep praying for us, for wisdom, for power, and for God's guidance in how we should continue and develop our ministry while we are beginning also our commercial activities at this moment. So may God bless your day and your week.